kid, what's that song that goes like, don't say the thing I just said. Don't say it. I'm unclear. This is a song about not saying what you just said. Jess, don't stop not stopping. This is the song. Is it Don't Stop Believing by Journey? What are you, stupid? Am I stupid? Okay, all right. The song goes like, a double negative never got me down. Okay, who sings this? The Biebs, Justin Bieber. I hear that's going to be his next album. It went Swag, Swag 2, and then a double negative never got me down. Can you get to the point? I want to play it in the car. I'm already late for work. It's Never Say Never by Justin Bieber. You're getting better at this. You're getting angrier, but you're getting better. Our daughter snuck out last night. We have to confront her. We have to be a united front. How about if you're a united front and I bring a level of anger to the situation that is completely unwarranted? How about that? You always do that and it never works. It works for me. I sleep better at night. Me. That's me. That's because you don't have to hear you snore. You sleep so loud. Why you do this? Anyway, I told her to wait for us, so we need a plan. Oh, you don't like that I snore? Well, your feet are a frozen tundra, but I deal with it. You leave my tundra feet alone, and that's not what we're arguing about. You're getting distracted. I want my feelings to be heard, like the therapist said. Are you okay? How are you feeling? I am feeling very cold at night. I feel like I go to bed with Jack Frost. ¿Quién es Jack? Ay, Dios mío, you're not taking me seriously. Can we just do this already? Fine. Yeah, she snuck out again. She's gone. Mija, you're a member of the LGBT, Los GBTs community. Can I ask you a question? No. What is polyamory and how can I explore it further? I don't want to explain. I knew I wanted no part in this. You don't listen? What, your abuela can't learn about her identity in her golden years? No, you get to be this now. If you wanted to be somebody else, you had 80 years. I don't want to be your queer guide. If you want to learn so bad, Google it. Okay, you know how the internet works. I did, but I got scared. Okay, then maybe it's not for you. No. But I liked it, okay? Made me feel alive. You know, at your age, I think you got to start winding down on feeling alive. We'll see what my boyfriend and my girlfriend and my other girlfriend, Carol, have to say about that, okay? Oh, you finally made up with Carol? Complicated. Clearly. Hey, kid, what's that song that goes like, went from over here to over there? We were further back and then we moved up in the line a bit. What is this, a song about the DMV? No. It goes like, let me circle back to over there. Let me turn a left and then get back to where we started, yeah? The cha-cha slide. We were over there and now we're not. Now we're somewhere else and it's subjectively a better place. This is kind of a bop, Dad. I'm not gonna lie. Who is it by? Aubrey Plaza. I don't think she raps. No, the other Aubrey, the boy Aubrey. Aubrey Drake Graham. You're talking about Drake. Started from the bottom by Drake. That's my Aubrey. I think that's a beautiful name. I don't know why he doesn't go by the name his mother gave him. And I don't know where he bought his abs from, but I would like some. They're fake. Your cousin Greg just came out to me as gay. What did you do? What did I do? You think I had something to do with this? First, you're a lesbian. Now he has a daddy. I'm putting 2 and 2 together. I haven't seen cousin Greg since we were 9. And what did you say to him? I said, Greg, you gotta be gay. It's our only hope. Be serious. Was there something in the water? The water did taste a little flamboyant. I think that's just because I put Propel in it. Necesitas your electrolytes, you know? But maybe it was all that hose water. Greg isn't gay because of the water. He's gay because he imprinted on Britney Spears when he was 2.5. He saw her in the Toxic music video, and in that moment, he knew who he was. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Mija, pero el agua es homosexual. El agua no es homosexual. But Greg is. He's a homosexual. You know, Mija, when you came out to me, I didn't care, but I was blindsided. I did not see it coming. You didn't see it coming? Well, maybe I saw some signs. What signs? Where there was that fascination you had as a kid to carry your keys in a carabiner. Would you call me? Oh, you were also born owning stock in Doc Martens, which I thought was weird, but the doctor said 1 in 25 babies. 1 in 25? That's crazy. One time you told me to get you like a pocket monster or something for your birthday, so I got you a Polly Pocket and you cried. I don't understand the tiny little dolls, abuela. Like, who gives a shit? And I don't understand why you like chorizo so much. Charizard. See, so none of these things are like explicitly homosexual, but I guess I had concerns. Sure. One time I told you God created Adam and Eve, and you asked me if Eve had any friends. I've always had a soft spot for MILFs. Gross. Oh, you kept asking me where Stacy's mom lives so you could mow her lawn. You know, you were really involved in my childhood, and I appreciate that. I didn't want to be that much, but I love you. I love you too. Okay, mija, so I know what a lesbian is, but what's a bisexual? Is that someone who's like a lesbian bi-weekly, bi-monthly, biannually? Abuela, I think that's bi-erasure, and I guess it depends on their success rate if it's bi-weekly, bi-monthly, biannually. Are you sure that is erasure? I would never erase her or him or capital H-I-N. I accept everybody, and if they are what they are, then they're that, I'm not gonna pretend they're not, like a weird game of peekaboo. To get back to the original topic, a bisexual, in the simplest of terms, is someone who's attracted to men and women. There's also pansexual, asexual, and none of these really encapsulate human sexuality. What's it called when somebody likes you? Hey, I would be a classic run-of-the-mill lesbian. Then why you look like that? I'm a little more mask presenting, I guess. See, you're a very pretty boy. Thank you. Don't talk to me like a parrot. Yeah, so I was just reading this book about the 70s and I didn't know that word. That says bicentennial. Mija, back in my day, there were way less gay people. Where did all these gay people come from? Hey, abuela, back in your day, what would happen to someone in your town if they came out publicly as gay? I would rather not talk about that. I don't know nothing. I didn't see nothing. Okay, so as you dodge my question, you think that might be correlated to why people weren't coming out as much? Nah, because why wouldn't they tell me? I'm an ally. Oh yeah? You were fighting for gay rights in the 70s and 80s? Were you at the Stonewall riots? No, but I would go to the YMCA a lot. And I love Elton John, Freddie Mercury. But why you guys wait till now to tell us there's so many of you? There's been gay penguins this whole time? That's obvious, irrefutable proof that this is natural. We would have just listened and embraced you guys. Abuela, I think we've been learning a lot lately that a lot of people's least favorite thing in this life is observable truths. I have noticed this. It kind of bums me out. Listen, I don't know how to say this. I think our daughter is a lesbian. No, she's gonna like boys. She's just, a little behind in the race. That's because she's running full speed backwards. Well, think of it this way. If the race is on a track, she's gonna circle all the way back to straight eventually. You're not taking this seriously. What do you want me to do? All the songs say they're born this way or they get this way in the 3rd grade. I don't know. I haven't listened to Macklemore in a minute. Well, I can't teach her about liking girls. Maybe you can. Don't make me do this. Hello, child. Your mother thinks you're a lesbian? What? Hey, don't throw me under the bus. Well, what if I am? We just want you to know whatever you are is fine with us. Why do you think I'm gay? I don't know. It's like your overall vibe, She saw your internet history. And it's fine. I knew what all the words meant and they didn't scare me at all. Well, that's an invasion of my privacy. To be fair, she thought it was my search history and I got in trouble, so maybe I should be mad at you. I'm not enjoying this conversation anymore. How about this? How about we all stop using the same computer and you go hang out outside, and if you meet a lesbian, okay, good for you. Hey, mija, your economy sucks. Hey, abuela, what the hell? Back in my day, you could buy things with change. Why do you guys even have quarters? I don't know, Grandma. Gumdrops. Back in my day, I was going into psychosis because of my lack of rights, but I could buy anything for like $3.50. I don't want to hear about all the shit you could buy. We're on hard times, but we're working on it. Back in my day, one job, you could afford a family, a house, a white picket fence, a secondary family 15 minutes down the road. And we didn't have Facebook, so, you would hear rumors about what's going on down the street, but you're not going to go down there and check. Ruin your Wednesday for what? This is how you were treated? Abuela, this is not cool. No, your grandfather was a good man. His secondary family was across the highway, deep away, far away, respectful. Are you kidding? I can't tell if you're kidding or what you're kidding about. I'm not kidding about your grandfather being a good man. And me and Carol, still good friends. But back in my day, you could buy a blender and 2 Cadillacs all in one day, working at a grocery store. You could buy big fancy jewels. Well, what changed, Grandma? Why are we here? Well, in the 80s, somebody went, what if we trickle down now? And it's been bad ever since. I don't even know what's trickling. Mija, back in my day, we didn't share every minute of every day with strangers. I don't think that's good for you. Back then, if you wanted to flex on your ex's new girl, you had to hear it from the townspeople about where she frequents and then find yourself there on a popular night out. It just happens to be wearing an outfit that make them in short circuit. Well, now you can just post on Instagram and you don't have to do all that other insane shit. Seems really time consuming. See, that's too fast. You don't savor it. I would for months like an alligator in a pond. I would wait. Yeah, that seems like not cool kind of obsessive behavior. No, it was pretty common. I wasn't the only one in the pond. Lots of people in the pond. We would go swimming, and then after swimming, we would go yearning. That sounds like the plot of The Great Gatsby. Y'all would just get hung up on people. Now you can just slide in the DMs, get rejected real quick. No, I like my rejection slow, over years of pondering. You get it? Because we're in a pond. Hey, kid! What's that song that goes like, hey ho? I'm not sure. Is this a rap song? No, it's alt rock. I think a man bun sings it. A lonely, sentient man bun. A man bun? That's a relic of a different time when millennials ran the culture. You guys did a bad job. Well, it's hard to do a good job when the economy is 3 pennies and a swift uppercut. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. It's not hey ho, it's Ho, hey. Well, that changes everything. Wait a second. Ho, hey, ho, hey. I belong with you. You belong with me. That's Ho Hey by the Lumineers. That's it. I love those guys. Hey, kid. What's that song that goes like, shut up, his wife is here? I don't know, Dad, but it sounds like somebody's being bad. I'm not sure about the morality of the song, but it's that song about like when you go to weddings just for the chisme. You go for the gossip, you don't go for the love united. But it's so boring. Do you take her to take you for now and until you both don't want to do it anymore? See? Okay. You sound a little jaded for someone that's been married for 30 years. Yeah, but mine is real, you know? I go to so many weddings where in my head I'm like, that's fake. You know, I feel that way too, Dad. When you're in a long-term healthy relationship, it's like real recognize real. Yeah, like some people, they're just hanging out. Why you gotta ruin that with paperwork? Haven't you people ever heard of not letting the government be part of your love life? Anyway, it's that song, it goes like, what a beautiful wedding, says my tío to hit on the waitress. Oh, you're talking about I Write Sins, Not Tragedies. That's the one. Is it new? Is this a new one? Like a Sabrina Carpenter or something? No, it's not new. It's by Panic at the Disco. They're not like an old band, but they're definitely not a new band. They've been around, you know? Well, I think it's pretty good, and I think you should let the people know. Sure, yeah, guys, Panic at the Disco is pretty good.